So I bought this PS1 at a yard sale for $15. The guy had like about 4 of them lying around, I'd say. He had like 2 broken ones, and I'm like, how much for the broken? Name your price. I said 15. Now I'm here with a PS1. Let's see if she boots up. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and plug in my AV cables as well as my power here. Alrighty, and I'm gonna flick on the TV. Let's turn on the power here. Ooh. That's definitely something you don't want to see. Ooh. The color is not quite correct there. So, yeah, let's dive back in. Let's crack her open. Alright, so we want to first start out by obviously unplugging everything. Making sure no power is going to the PlayStation. So with this model, I believe there's about 1, 2, 3, 6 screws we got to take out here. So, yeah, let's get to it. Man, these screws are fairly tight in here. Holy. Alright then, let's see what's under this hood. Doesn't look too bad under there. One thing you want to note when working with this PS1, oh well, actually, this specific model is your power supply is right here. So you do not want to put your hands anywhere near this stuff, whether it's, you know, plugged in or not. But to get to the AV port, we're gonna have to unscrew this plate right here. So there's gonna be about 1, 2, 3, 4 screws we gotta get to, and then I've got a few ribbon cables there to undo. So with this one, you gotta be very careful with these ribbon cables. You just kind of want to wiggle them out until they come free. And then I've got another connector here for this guy. This ribbon cable. This just comes out like that. Might as well unplug the other side as well. We've got this wire here with this weird clip. Pull that cable out. And then undo the screws. Now this first plate will come off just like that. I'm also going to go ahead and clean out the whole system within this video, so stay tuned for that. We got 4 screws there. Pop this guy off as well. I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera, but seems like we've had somebody else in here trying to repair this thing. You can see maybe here there's a little bit of residue here that is flux. From the looks of it, this is our AV. Just a little bit of flux. I'm gonna clean this out as well with 99% isopropyl. Maybe clean out the ports too. Maybe cleaning out the ports will be the trick here. Just want to take a look at everything else here. A fair bit of dust under the motherboard here. It had a bit of rust, but nothing I'm too worried about. Maybe some possible water damage. Let's take out everything else. This just lifts off, I believe. Very careful. Ooh, that last one's really tight. I'm gonna clean up these ports as well. Yeah, like I said again, make sure you're not putting your hands all over this power supply. Large chance that you could short the board. And that slides out like that. It doesn't look that bad. Just some light cleaning will do. Get a toothbrush, some isopropyl. Shouldn't be that bad. Let's get into it. All this gunk, bro. Ew. Getting that. Now, as if for the top, there is a few things we have to unscrew before we can actually go ahead and clean this as well. Starting off with the 2 hinge screws. I believe the power button's fairly easy to come out. Just take these 2 clips here, press those guys in, and then pop out the button. And it's got the spring as well. Don't want to misplace that spring. As well as the reset button. Does not have a spring. Just lift this out. And then this button also comes out in the same way as the other ones. One thing to note, I'm using 99% isopropyl alcohol instead of 91%. Seems to clean these a little bit more effectively. Dude, look at this power button. This thing is grimy. There's a few scratches on it, but otherwise the system looks pretty good. The yellowing isn't really that bad. Now we're on to the gunkiest part of the system. Ew. Alright, now with the majority of it all cleaned out, now we can start putting it back together. I'm gonna do this very carefully, not to damage any of the pins. Because I think cleaning it off will actually do the trick here. I'm also going to give the laser a little bit of a clean as well. Cable. It's ribbon cable. Make sure all of those work. Put that door back on. It's like this is the only part that's yellowed, is this door. Alright, let's go see if she powers on. There it is. Just like new. See that game load up? Hey, there we go. Also want to test out the controller inputs as well. Everything else seems to work. Looks like it's in good condition. Well, it turns out the AV port just needed to be cleaned, making this PS1 definitely a bang for my buck. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you let me know down in the comments below. and I'll be sure to have more coming out for you guys. But until next time, deuces.